Hi guys, it's Erin, and I'm here with another Project Life Sunday, and this is week 38 of 2015, and this is the second time I'm using the kit from Gossamer Blue, and this is, October's kit. And you can see that I've picked out a 12 by 12 piece of paper, and that's from Simple Stories, just to kind of supplement how many cards I'm going to use, because I found that this kit did not have as many cards as I really needed, and also just to add some color because it didn't have a whole ton of color. And even though this week is from September, I had more going on in September than October, which I spent most of the time sick, so I just kind of switched those kits around since I wasn't able to get September's kit. And I sort of had planned out where I wanted the photos to go, but I always switch and change them up right after or during and stuff like that. You probably noticed in the videos that it starts out one way and then I come back and then it's a different way. But I think I like this orientation, and I like the video game photos being pretty far from each other. So that worked out. And you see me once again using the week stamp that I got from Gossamer Blue. I'm going to continue to use that through the entire year. I got it in 2014, but so I've been using it this whole time. But I think I'm going to use that in 2016 as well. The only problem is I was thinking in 2016 about going monthly instead of weekly, so we'll see what happens. Just because I've been doing this project for a long time now, and not a whole lot changes in our life. So, I mean, unless there's something big and there's something new happening every week, it's kind of hard for me to fill the weeks, which is why you get a lot of video game photos, because that's a lot of what we do. We do gaming, and, while it's fun to include the updates, it's not always necessary for years and years and years to do a weekly blow-by-blow. This week was kind of big, at least for Elder Scrolls, because it was pretty much the, I don't want to say the demise of my guild, but kind of the drastic changes in my guild. Mike and I took over, I took over the guild from our old guild master, and then he hasn't played in 7 or 8 months now, and so finally Mike and I took over paying for the TeamSpeak, which is kind of like Skype, and we took over the payment of the website and all of that, so it's all ours now. Like, he's completely gone, and it's all ours. So I decided that I was going to change our tabard, which is a little, I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of like a vest. You can see it in the top left, but it's something that our characters wear to show guild pride. And I changed the colors and everything. I changed it to purple because purple is my favorite color, and I changed the icon and everything. So that was all ours. But then I decided to change who was in charge of the guild, and one of the people that, he said he wanted to step down and didn't want to be in charge of the guild anymore. He decided that he was going to completely flip out about the changes and get all angry and, call me a bitch and basically start all this drama. And I just sat there and I'm like, dude, you're welcome to your opinion, but I don't agree with you. And he just kept going, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he left the guild. So I'm like, all right, I don't know where that came from, but, my guild is not about drama, so I'm actually kind of glad he's gone because things have been a lot calmer since then. But it's kind of sad because he and I used to hang out all the time, and you've probably heard me talk about him in the other videos because he's in a lot of the game photos. So the people on this photo that I'm working with now is my character, Mike's character, one of my officers, and one of her friends, one of the new people that we got in. And my officer, she brought in a bunch of people. Her name's Junie, and she brought in a bunch of role-playing people, and they're so much nicer and so much more calm, and they just want to play the game and enjoy themselves, and there's no politics or anything like that. And so it was really nice to, even though we had this big sort of ending this week, it was also a beginning because we just got different people, They weren't, stuck up. They weren't all about, oh, well, you're not leading the guild right, or there's nothing we're a social guild. We're just here to hang out. So there's not any leadership. I'm not a leader. I'm just a person that plays the game and happens to have access to the bank. you know. I was the only one that didn't already have a guild of my own, so I was able to take over the guild. That's all. That's the only reason I have the job. Because the guy that flipped out, he had his own guild, and Mike has his own guild, so, you know, I was the only one that could take it. And we didn't want it to die. So, now it's different. It's not bad, it's just different, and it's brand new, and I'm sorry Sirius is barking. I don't want to stop this just because he barked, but he says hi. To talk about the other photos, the one on the Love This card is the one picture I have of us having watermelon this year for summer. That's the very last of summer, and we finally got to have a watermelon that actually tasted like watermelon. Mike and I are obsessed with it, so it's yummy. And the card with the hello on it is pictures of a bunch of stamps that I got in from CC Designs. There's a haul video for it, so you've probably seen it. But so you can tell how I rearranged all the cards because I decided I like this better, so now it's like completely different, right? But yeah. And the one now on the far left in the center is from Fallout New Vegas, and my character got a new companion, and so I was playing with them. And I'm just going to add some enamel dots to finish everything off, but mostly I did this with the rub-ons because I really want to get rid of those rub-ons. I had to cut out all of the me trying to apply the rub-ons because they're the most horrible things in the universe, I swear. They took forever to do, and then like my arm hurt, and I just wanted it over with. But yeah. So I hope you guys are having a great holiday. I am on vacation right now, so you'll still get videos, but I'm on vacation, and I hope you have a great holiday and that you enjoy these close-ups, and thank you very much for watching. All right, bye-bye.